Okay. Mhm. All right, everybody. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. What's up, Hey, what's going on, Robert Kelly? So I guess it is working to where I'm live on all the different platforms. Hello, everyone. As someone might know, the name of the podcast is Tea with Artem. And but if anybody remembers and watched the episodes, you see me drink beers during this podcast more than anything, more than actual tea, because I always stuff my face before I go live. So I have to do this. If anybody struggles with bloating and indigestions and everything else in life, give yourself some beers. It's the What's going to beginning of every episode. What's going on, my people? What's going on, Jen? How you doing? Jeremy Parker, Philip Woody. Okay, that's great. I placed the microphone just far enough. I like my real camera to be there, but I don't know. Like I don't. I need better. I need better background that I kind of like for all this. But anyhow, what's going on, you dudes? Is that a steroid? What are we talking about? What? What beat? No, no, you got me checking my surroundings all of a sudden, Jeremy. You got me confused there. No, man, this is WADA and USDA approved. It says USDA organic on it, so I'm pretty sure it's FDA approved too. So we good, we good, we good, we good, we good, we good. So, guys, couple things to talk about. I just hosted a tournament not long ago, like this weekend. We have East versus West 22 coming up. I haven't really went live in quite some time. I've been fixing my shoulders. Oh, the California card done came out. Have not talked about that. So a bunch of stuff. Jeremy's out here still alive and kicking, I guess, right? All the cool kids on YouTube. Robert Kelly is here. I see you first comment, my man. I see you first comment. By the way, I am live on Twitch. So Robert, if you wanna scoop up on Twitch and find me there, it's Artem Streams 86. Artem Streams 86. Some people, public service announcement. Can everybody stop taking Top Roll King as the username if on a social media that does not really belong to you? Like some dude named Chris. Um, some dude named Chris on Snapchat is Top Roll King. Like, what's going on with that, Chris? Huh? Chris? You can't be like a top troll king from Canada? Something. Like, come on, guys. If I have to go to register to one more social media platform, I have to put top troll king, and that's where you exist. I'll find you. I'll find you. So please, please. I don't know, Chris, man. I'm sorry. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the guys. Let's talk about something. For example, for the first thing first. So the tournament this Saturday, last Saturday, I hosted King of Jacksonville. Uh, which we kind of got in a fight. On the day off, like whose tournament is this? Because like it kind of exists because Travis came to town last year. He was promising to come this year, and that was his only date to come. And first, second, third, so whatever. We're kind of planning to host a tournament as usual. Me, Mike, and Travis. Uh, but me knowing that Travis is kind of wishy-washy nowadays, plus you know how much money Tyson is making, my man may not be coming out. I can't count on him. So I went ahead and kind of acted as this is my own tournament, and it kind of just became. So kind of got a little stressed out about that because we got in a fight with Brandon about it before that because of the date and all that. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to host this one tournament in Jacksonville. I'm not trying to be this promoter with 10 of them, right? That's a lot of work. So anyway, got my date down, got the tournament, got really good medals. Was proud, was I have this view of me that I want to be this, like, if I want to do a tournament, it's gonna be like cooler, better, something, right? It has to be better than anywhere else is hosting and doing, right? Got to be something. Got to have some sort of flavor, what I mean? So I went ahead and hustled with the medals. Shout out to our guy that does the medals. He promised me on the deadline. He delivered on the deadline, even though I was kind of late on that. But man, I mean, medals came out amazing. People have said that, and I mean, I like it. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do my own horn for as long as you give me the opportunity to do so. But people did enjoy the medals. Tournament was tournament was nice and quick, which is a cool way of saying it was small. But I wish it was just slightly bigger with the timeline and everything. It probably was just perfect enough. Literally, from the time we started, from we finished, with having one impromptu super match, two total. We were out of there by we were out there in 2 hours from the tournament started. So we started at 2. We were out there by 4. So we were just after pooled, whatever. Shout out to Tim Lewis for coming out and after pooling with people and doing everything. Um, that's one. So tournament was quick. Thoughts on that a little bit. It was weird since it was kind of fairly small tournament, and I'm lucky that Jacksonville area, our area, is big enough and to where it kind of helped me with not to go broke on the tournament, right? Because like I kind of like I didn't make a lot of money. My goal was to obviously to hook everybody up and make a little bit, but I ended up there like I was looking at Beth. I'm like, yo, Beth, I'm losing money right now. You making more money than me, so but anyway, so that was the weird part of it, the where it's my own teammates are kind of helping each other. This crowd-funded thing, because like overall, like we all made equal amount of money to everybody that paid as a staff, as a winners, myself and all that. It was actually we all made the same amount of money, which is sad as a promoter. I don't want to make same amount of money as you guys. I wanna make money. I wanna dress in Louis Vuitton shoes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was appropriate for that to happen because, like I said, it's all my teammates, all my people. So that was weird actually to charge everybody too. So now I'm in this dilemma. Not that I want to really host another tournament, but I happen to do one every single every year. Like if you wanna put a tournament in my name or not, I end up helping, co-hosting, doing something with the tournament, every year, maybe a couple times, maybe once, right? So if I were to do it again on a similar scale and with the same amount of promotion, there has to be I have to spend my time finding couple sponsors just to cover the expense and have no entry fees whatsoever, because like it made no sense. Makes no sense for me to charge my people. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it probably makes more business sense to find sponsors, cover the expenses, still charge the people. But if those people are my teammates, I'm feeling weird. Like it's everybody that I know. So I think way cooler idea is, and for everybody to have the same amount of fun, is to find the sponsors, get the entry fee out of there. Make it maybe minimal, that there's something, it's a door charge, whatever it is, right? They have the same amount of fun, right? That's one thing. So I kind of like, I did feel weird charging my people because that was the majority of the tournament, and especially I don't know how Travis does it, right? Like, because like at some point, like I don't care where you are, everybody is your people, right? So that's one thing. Two, I'm super blessed for what's up, Jody? What's up, everybody? What's going on? So uh I'm super blessed for seasoned Arc Masters that showed up, and even though some of them may be local, like Carl Stanley, Carl showed up, which appreciation for support. I feel like for some reason, I feel like Carl did not have to show up or would not have, but he did, and I appreciation for it. And especially like I guess his level, right, being a local guy. And Tim Lewis showing up out of nowhere was awesome too. So with all that being said, um those two people kind of made the tournament for me because other guys, like I'm saying, maybe even though they might do it right at practice, they still don't get to do a lot of ready goes with seasoned arm wrestlers. So seeing people try to pull Carl, try to go hard against him, it was, I mean, it was cool to watch. So I was kind of, I don't know how many people realize the value of those people because a lot of tournament do have those. The more seasoned army master you have in one tournament, the more that tournament is talked about and becoming cooler. So that's why I do have appreciation for those guys showing up and doing stuff, competing, right? So I feel like it was a good experience for everybody. So I do appreciate you, dudes, who I don't know. I don't want to say like they should not be doing that or whatever. But I guess it's such a casual thing. But I do have appreciation for for the seasoned dudes showing up, and from the support standpoint, and from the 'cause some of them are ranked too, and that's the thing. Because a lot that's the thing that happens nowadays too. Like you get ranked a little too high, you worry about your rank, you stop showing up or whatever. What it depends, right? If your shape is not that great, then you don't want to show up and well. So once again, I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry if I'm highlighting just those two because there's a lot of people that have experience and whatnot, like Kevin Sampson. Well, er- everybody with season, everybody who showed up, I appreciate it. But those two, I know, like they probably have some to lose as well. Repito de Iguanas in Florida. Yeah, I want to come to Florida sometime this year. Where Jeremy, come on out. I think with where you at could be kind of sort of challenging price wise. However, I will look into two things. I will look obviously your flight to Orlando. That will be your regular stuff, and the prices on your luck, right? However, you guys have direct flight. You have a flight from I think it's Little Rock to Fort Lauderdale. I think that's a direct flight round trip, fairly fast. That's one of the like weirdest route that exists. Check it out. That puts you a bit more down south to where you're not necessarily central, but you're there with Andre and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Benji, what's going on, my man? What's going on? Benji, are you going to East vs West 22? Who we getting the coverage from East vs West 22? Pay to Orlando is usually very cheap. Yeah, yeah, everything to Orlando relatively cheap. Depends how small the airport is. Some stuff can be bad. Like I'm looking at Kansas City flights, still kind of happen to be expensive. That Little Rock flight, kind of expensive too. Pennsylvania have couple routes. Like I have an Allegiant flight that flies Jacksonville to MDW, which is Harrisburg. That's it's a Thursday Sunday flight, $100. So yeah, Orlando obviously you can always wheel and deal, right? But Sanford, Jacksonville, you might catch another Allegiant route, right? Like Bart, I don't know what Fort Lauderdale to Little Rock is, American or JetBlue, but I think it's American Airlines. But they do that flight, and it's kind of awesome if you want to get to, if it makes no sense for you, if you don't want to get that layover and you don't care necessarily where you go in the state, but to catch some arm wrestling, you might want to catch that real quick, right? Like I'm saying, if I don't care necessarily where I'm go up north, I can catch a Legion flight to Washington DC for $100 with a Legion, like Friday. I think it's Friday and Monday. I can do that Allegiant MDW flight Thursday, Sunday, right? Like if you want to be more geek about it, you can talk to Tim Lewis. Probably Tim Lewis will be like, maybe he'll know more routes. But I do like my routes that I know. Remove yourself from registration. I'll give away interest from that someone else. Well, that's right because you know what, like Robert, you're right. As soon as Tim Lewis showed up, my face glowed because like Tim was like smell of the fresh fresh air because like, oh my god, like a real arm wrestler from another state. Show I'm like, dude, I gave Tim everything free, whatever. I will have paid for him to show up at that point. So yeah, I'm glad Beth did that because Beth charged everybody, and there was which was a problem because a couple of my friends like was helping me. I'm like, I cannot charge them. It will be a problem conversation later. So, but yeah, so there's the thing. I think the friendly formats for the tournament should be changed, or I should hustle up with some sponsors. Um, yeah, I know. That's it. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody for showing up. I love that we have some level. I appreciate that we got to, people got to have some tournament practice because there are some guys that have been showing up more consistently. They're getting better, and they do need that better tournament experience. But losing Mayhem is a bummer. Well, because well, no, we lost Mayhem. We didn't lose Mayhem. We Chuck is doing Mayhem. Did I lose? Did I miss it? I just talked to the guys another day. I think I know we're hosting. He's gonna be one. Really? I need to talk to him. Yeah, because they did told me they're gonna put it to Raylan's, but I don't. Who knows? Let's double check. I don't want to pick it up. That's a lot of it, but it is a, you know, depends. I mean, I'll talk to Chuck. I guess I don't know what you're talking about. I guess Robert, but all I know that they wanted to move it from an event space to where we have practices at now, and maybe that's what he meant. I don't know because it's a big area and we can host an event there. I was thinking if I can do it there, I can. I would want to compete at Mayhem. I will just cook pizzas all day. That's all because it will give me an opportunity to set things up. So for Mayhem this year, I was planning to just cook pizzas. Or if there's a tournament, Moody's like if there's a tournament that's you know allows me to bring the situation. I think I'll be cooking pizzas this year for tournaments. So that's the plan. Okay, well, I'll talk to Chuck then. We'll figure it out. But all right, so there's that. You guys let me know if because I did see Vitali's comment. Where's Travis? He abandoned you. I'll read. I'll read conversation with Travis because I tried to make sure. Hold on. I guess a bunch of messages. Hold on, just let me double check. I'm alive. Okay, 522. She was online. So, this is my conversation with Travis. I kind of wanted to go live, and I wanted to put Travis Bayesian on him, meaning like I'll tell him, "Hey, I'm about to go in 5 minutes. Are you up or not?" So, text Travis, "Yo." Travis texted back. Travis texted me back. Dog emoji, right? Me, dog. All right, yo, dog. I'm about to go live if you're not doing nothing. Can you? It just says, ew. I go, you miss your fans. My man did not reply. My man, there was no reply on that one. So, yeah, how it goes, I'll try tomorrow morning or whatever, another morning, but that's where Travis is at right now. Um, don't everybody don't be panicking right now. That's normal. That's normal. The day we started the podcast, Travis said, "I don't want to have a podcast," and then we 150 episodes in or whatever the hell. So anyhow, so Benji, the portable pizza joint is the idea, right? I'm saving some money. I guess before we get to talk to East versus West in the tournament, here's my pizza idea, and everybody can hear me out. And either y'all welcome to monopolize it and steal it because I don't know. I'm gonna actually put some time and effort to it, or tell me if there's a better route to do it. But here's the thing, and I know it's not the best one, but you can buy, and if you know me, I've talked about the cup. I've been heavy about it a couple times. As I'm saying, trying to save some money and set it aside, so it's not gonna hurt me. But you can buy this key truck. Key trucks are those Japanese little trucks, the right hand wheel, the normal manual, but it's super tiny and they get a lot of attention. That's kind of the thing, right? They're practical for a lot of things. They're not the most practical truck and vehicle to have, but they're cool and they're allowed to in Florida. So my idea was to get the truck and have my pizza situation, figure out how to do it in the back of it, right? That's going to be my thing. And sometimes I have a dilemma because that truck is roughly about 6 grand, right? You can buy you can buy a lot of truck, I think, sometimes for 6 grand for about, not gonna be new or anything, but it's gonna be a little bit more functional that what that Japanese thing offers, right? Because it's a tiny truck with barely a cab, perhaps probably AC, no AC, and only goes, about 45 miles per hour. It's a fun little thing to have, but like I think um in my position, if this was like a 14th vehicle I have, sure. But the thing as far as like the pizza truck ID and all that, I think money can be used a little better, right? I can get like some type of just a regular beater truck for a little bit cheaper and situate in the back, right? But however, it won't look as cool. Those trucks do create attention. They're small to where the bed is accessible to where I I don't need to depend on what you call it on the tailgate, right? So I can just walk around, have something going on. There's a couple people doing that. We have people in town that do that. I saw the coffee station. I saw a pizza truck. So that's the idea. So, if I just stumble on more money or whatever the hell, right? Or in the future, if, the idea is I think I want to buy the little truck because I think I'm bring attention, have a pizza station out of it, and I think that all will go well. So, okay, that's a pizza truck idea, Benji. Uh, Right, that's another use with a trailer setup. Like if I just get a cheap regular truck, I can just haul an enclosed trailer with a full kitchen in it, right? So it's like is he talking about arm wrestling your trucks? It's tea with Artem, baby. Technically we do beaters here, so I'll talk about anything. Talk about anything. So, but if you well, you know what? Another thing, I say get a box trailer and mud it out. Put the window instead of sun. Then start doing tournaments. WP the company. WP to sport. Get a box trailer, mud it out. Put the window and sit up beside you. Yeah, like yeah, dude. I can. Yeah, like portable trailer. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? I think I will want the truck anyway. So I'm getting the key truck anyway, man. All right. Heat up Jerry Correct. He made a dub trailer himself for ROG, brother. How you little Artem? Are you coming back to take over 87 class? Nah, man. I don't. I so don't want to. I saw that. I saw there's a tournament before East vs West 22, and they have classes, and it's like they have 87 class, the 85 kilos, and 95 kilos, and I'm like, dude, even if I'm in Europe, like I don't want to do the 87. Come on, I'm not that far though. I'm like 3 pounds away probably right now. You think King of Florida? I was fine that man. Nah, man, I don't. I'm not interested in not non-paying Florida tournaments. I mean, I end up there, but I'm not planning. I'm not planning on not playing anything as of right now. But so okay, you know what? Anyway, since Adam and Tinium over here asked about my level, talk about what's going on with me, then we can talk about other news, right? I mean, it is your turn, I guess. No, no, no. King of Florida, Brandon hosting it. Thank you for acknowledging that it is started by me, and as I can claim it as my baby. But no, Brandon is hosting King of Florida's. He has been without me for quite some time now, so you know, I think you should be doing that. Are you a long time fan? How's it going? When is your next match? Long time to see, be safe, buddy. We'll talk about it in a second too. So let's I guess cover my personal news, how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and then let's cover. So I had a see, everything's Oleg and Bob Brown. So if you guys know, I pulled Oleg and Bob on December 7th or something like that in California. Um, I lost to Bob, beat Oleg. Um, ever since that, my shoulders went to absolute shit. Sorry. Mm. I could not do nothing. Like after I done pulled the super matches, I tried to grip up with a couple of people for the after pool who were asked, and I could not do anything. Like literally, like those two, like I pulled Oleg, pulled Bob. You can see me touching my shoulders with both of the matches. Kind of unexpectedly. I didn't know that will be the problem, but that shut me up from after pulling doing anything. I just could not. There was no containment in my like. I feel the cave with my hand, and then my arm just kept doing this. I guess. So that was a problem. So after I came home, we started slowly rehabbing it, figuring it out. My rehab did not do anything for quite some time there. So I did like I first practiced like December 31st or something, and then slowly as I hit no more practices and kind of deal with it. Now we at February 4th. So it's been 2 months. My shoulders now, as of like I'm more practicing and all that stuff, they're feeling better. I'm finally to the point. I'm still having like I'm 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 sending messages out. I'm still requesting more healing mechanisms. However, I'm finally feeling better. I'm about to after we're done with this, I'm gonna go do um side pressure workout. I'm gonna try to do so. See, fairly heavy. We're gonna try to see, but safe heavy. Probably the first time I'm gonna do it. I did it with some lighter weight earlier this year, I think, but yet to like really try to max effort it. So gonna max effort side pressure today for the first time. But yeah, like it's Monday was the first practice where I was kind of moving it around, and I probably really did not complain a whole bunch. Like I was somewhat okay. But yeah, like my power somewhat there. I'm not that far from like dialing in like being like in this like more like fighting shape. However, those shoulders are not allowing me to do anything whatsoever. It's pretty bad. So but like I'm saying, 2 months in, with more rehab, just more attention to everything, seems to be better. But yet to see. I'm like, whenever I'm seeing a good arm wrestler, I'm trying to grab them and see what's going on because like I'm so fragile. So been very careful. So just coming back to my non-painful shape. So, but this is my what? Well, I know, like it's finally all getting together. My weight finally been coming up. I haven't really jumped on a scale in a while, but from the time I start to now, I am like up a couple pounds for sure. So we getting there. So I'm going to get busy somewhere about after East versus West 22, like around that time. We have couple traveling planned, probably a couple of videos, so we're gonna see to do some stuff. So yeah, so that's me. As far as the matches, I supposed to have a match with Isaac Russell in Kansas City on March 21st. However, by this point, I mean there were some like I've gotten different negotiation messages at the time, and with the different amount of people messaging me to set it up, and how long it has been since, and how close it is. My travel and anything has not been arranged yet, so I kind of, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I'm going to Kansas City as of right now. To be honest, I know it's maybe a little negative and nothing really indicated otherwise, but really also, I mean, I'm always feeling weirded out. Where it's like, 5 weeks out, it's probably not a bad time to book the ticket. Mm, Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. So I don't know. As of right now, I'm kind of, it's up in the air in my opinion. But I'm still planning. I'm still planning on it. So March 21st, she'll be pulling um Isaac Russell if my travel is going to be arranged at some point. So now, a couple people mentioning with my name being Uncle Artem here. So I know before it says side pressure Prince here because people say in side pressure Prince. I mean, people say it in the comments and like Uncle Todd is obviously side pressure King Legend whatever ultimate level Thanos whatever you want to call it. However, let's set some events straight, right? Uncle Todd ain't no Uncle Todd no more. He's Grandpa Todd. He's officially Grandpa Todd. Somebody has to be the uncle now. I talked to Uncle John today. Uncle John no arm wrestling no more. Uncle graduated to Grandpa. Title Uncle retired. Somebody have to step in. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I am an uncle. Well, I guess no, but officially no. I have to talk to my cousins, check on some updates. But I have close friends. I don't talk to Uncle John. His back. His back is all screwed up. I don't think. Yeah, I think that's what was it. Nothing super. Dramatic. Do you think Doug Brandon into doing rankings for Florida? Dude, I thought. Why were you talk to Brandon? I thought me and Chance. Well, mostly Chance. I think is in charge of Florida ranking page. However, I used to have one too. Uh, yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't think Brandon. Yeah, yeah, I guess ask Chance. I think. I don't know if I have access to that page to be honest, but pretty sure Chance. So yeah, double check. We did somebody runs SCC, and I don't know if it's been checked out, but like there is a southeast rankings as well. Okay, so let's check a couple more comments, guys, and I guess we'll go further. What's happening, Atlantis? What's happening in the Lucky Ones? Anybody going to Costa Rica? Trying to nobody's replying for me from there. I'm I'm almost at the final push. Hey, can you tell this to reply to me? But man, anybody going? Anybody can talk to me? Anyway, what's good, Bo? Robert, you're pathetic. If you're 75% sure you can beat like in arm wrestling. Bo's prepping for Arnold's. I think it's 9 months since your other match. Time for an annual rematch. Dude, we're dropping the ball, right? Auden just pulled the match, right, in Vienna. And hopefully, hopefully it was good. Oh, come on, Lucky! I've talked about you here before, or at least on the Travis's podcast. Stop the cap. Where is? Do I have sounds? Oh, there's no sounds. No. Oh, can I hear them? Really? Don't go there. I can't hear them. Huh. Oh, the sound don't appear. Okay, weird. So yeah, we're dropping the ball, but I think who knows? Maybe I'll catch on somewhere later. Maybe somebody gonna pick it up. But I think I've been arm wrestling for so long. It seems like arm wrestling have its seasons and flavors and its favorites, right? Like every time I open Facebook right now, it's like all I see like it's I cannot pronounce Logan's last name, but the big Logan Bitimir, big I don't know. But every time I see there Logan is on there, right? Scroll a bit more like Michael Tyler's in there, like Jeremy Parker's in there, like it's I'm like same people every time. Aiden LeMay I think more is on there for me right now. Like wait, so like later on different people are gonna be in different thing and then eventually like then me and Auden gonna have more sense to do stuff together again too. We will see. Hopefully I can stay locked in on this food challenge I'm putting myself through and make some moves this year. I'm really the way I'm looking at everything left-handed too again, like man, I'm still not that far, I don't think. Like looking at everything, like looking how things go, arm wrestling. I'm like, man, that's my recommendation to everybody. Do not ever just keep going. Always keep going because it's things kicking behind. You keep going forward. What do you think about Bachus against Shrila? I think he's crazy. Yeah, crazy. Thank you, Lucky, for saying great match against Oleg. Thank you for subscribing. We heard the sound effect. They work. Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. They don't. I don't hear them. So can I? Why is there no? Huh? Well, I'm sorry to hit everybody with a bunch of sounds, but I kind of for some reason want to favorite exercise on this era for you. Ooh, I like it. Everybody, please like and subscribe first. If you're watching it anywhere else, I know there's people. I'm going live on 3 channels here. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Had my pet get slight tear about 3 weeks ago, and started this peptide. I probably should not be saying live on YouTube. How long do you think I'll take before I'm 100% again? This is a very unanswerable question, Bo, because I don't. I'm not. I don't see your pack. You did not see your pack. You don't have a X-ray and MRI to see back and forth. Keep blasting it. Keep blasting it till you get it again. Just keep until one day you're like, oh shit, it's alright. Cool, cool, cool. So I don't know. Like I'm saying, this is the first time my shoulder's been this bad, and I obviously did what you're doing also, because I have my access a bit easier than yours, so I'm just and it's been 2 months, and I've been it's been better, but it took 2 months of like rehab, light rehab, bands, s- weights, you know those amazing peptides that you do. Uh, I'm I'm breathing in more stuff. So like we'll see. Like I'm gonna throw everything at it so I'm okay. I also know I'm kind of neglecting the shoulders a little bit too. So, I'm doing everything. So sorry to your pec tear goes. I don't know. Rest it up. Keep doing it. I'm back. What I miss? Well, Jeremy, I gave a censored. I gave a uh, YouTube censored healing protocol on peptides. Dobry wieczór. So anyway, I guess keep doing it, about till you feel better. Water, creatine, that stuff, you're good to go. Um, Favorite exercise on this era for you, dudes? I mean, obviously, still side pressure, still side pressure. It's it just covers so much, it solves so much. I think it's slightly changing maybe for upcoming season, but every time I see that people are wrestling and their problems, side pressure solves it. And I just watched Darren's video too. Like somebody clips him like from 2 years ago, a couple years ago, in Kentucky, saying how side pressure is not important and all that. Like, dude, I look at Devin losing to Levon. Devin losing like this. It's because I'm getting stretched sideways. You cannot tell me there's not a route for you, a healthy route. I do agree how unhealthy and hard can it be for your body to go down on side pressure, right? Like that's where Todd Hutchings maybe a little bit slightly more genetically gifted than us, right? Because he is able his numbers of side pressure is not even bigger than some people that post on the internet, but he still does it, he rocks it, his body is containing it okay, right? So but anyway, side pressure is definitely has been my favorite exercise of this past couple of years because I'm biased for sure. I definitely will not be. It will not be. There's a couple of people that can match me and outmatch me, and I will not recommend that to them. Right? But it solved the problem that I had for me. I started beating people I was not beating before. Who had problem with, who I got some of them I had privilege to practice with. Some of them I had to like arm wrestle here and there, right? To figure it out like, hey, that's what they did for me, right? So like, but you know, I have Jeremy Pappy who I did not do stuff for years, and that guy that does one line, right? He practices couple times a year, does not train, doesn't have physical job, just occasional practice. So like there's there's no spikes of training, there's not like nutrition, there's no motivation, there's not gear, there's not like occasional practices. And then there's me like who travels, eats, everything, like just going crazy, right? And go back, Jeremy Pappy beats me, right? Like the hell, you know, at some point I realized, no, I didn't realize, but now looking back, it's realization like I was missing some shit. I was doing some shit wrong. And like when I figured that out, everything followed quickly. And for me, it was side pressure. So I will be still talking about side pressure for, I don't know how long, but it affected me a lot. It helped me a lot. And until it get out stuck and I need to do something else, I'll be talking about side pressure because I think people do not pay proper attention to it. And maybe if you have to go deeper, it's not side pressure even, but more um specific exercises. Because like Todd Hutchings has that theory we talked about a long time ago. He said, you see those Europeans do exercise in the pulleys, but he was not sure if they're really doing that or it just videos, right? If once in a while you test it and you post it, right? Because he thinks they're important. Doing specific stuff is important, and doing it versus testing it once in a while is different. And I find myself doing that because my gym is fairly close. My gym where I go and do my heavy stuff at the arm wrestling table is further. So I find myself at the normal gym a lot more, which is not arm wrestling table, not arm wrestling related. So sometimes I'm like, oh man, uh, like I need to find myself more around the specific stuff. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of severing stuff, and I want to talk about East versus West too a little bit. The Baron assault on side pressure, Bow and Artem. Uncle Daddy. Yeah, Robbie, baby. You can call me whatever you want me to call me, baby. Uncle Daddy, it is, man. You know what? Can I? Is that something that has to do in the beginning? Yeah, I can change it. I can change it. Right, dude. Uncle Artem, Uncle Daddy sounds awesome. Okay, man, where? Anyhow, thank you, Robbie. I'll remember from now on. But, we're gonna keep it on the screen actually. Yes, Robbie. If you're looking for me, I'm here. I should have led with that. Hey, you know what? Adam Tenium arm wrestling. You said it was a joke, pure drive for motivation and talent. Tell you what, after arm wrestling for a long time and seeing this on different people, seeing it myself, man, drive and motivation does matter because sometimes, I mean, motivation is something you have, right? And then like drive, you kind of have to like, you know, or whatever, vice versa, right? I guess. But man, sometimes once you don't have that, you talk about your training, you talking it, but you're really not doing it sometimes. Like it's it's super. What I'm trying to say. I hope Robbie will know what I'm talking about too. You you want to recognize, or you better recognize and be blessed for the drive that you currently have. If you're watching this right now, somebody who is like went to the gym this week, okay, it's Wednesday. If you've been to the gym every day so far, right, and it's really been not a problem, and you're so stressed out, you're stressed out right now that you cannot beat your body at practice, you cannot win a tournament, blah blah blah, but you're going so hard and you're frustrated. Oh, that's such a blessed place to be, and nobody recognizes it, right? Because if you hate that place, because you frustrated, you're doing everything right, you're eating, you're working out, you maybe still not kicking the gains as fast as you want to, right? But man, what a easy place to be, because so much drive to fix all of that, right? And at some point, for whatever reason, right? Maybe injuries, maybe you already accomplished some shit, maybe it's money or whatever. Maybe you're not able to do it too much. Then going to the gym all of a sudden is like you're skipping workouts. It's not you want to. It's the goals are still there. You're still not at that your final goal, but for some other reason, oh man, you thinking about taking the pre-workout right now. You're thinking about like, man, what, how, that all of a sudden like random YouTube video motivates you, right, to go to the gym, right? Before you just had it, before you had that drive because you're frustrated. Some point of frustration goes away, you may get comfortable or whatever, or maybe more frustrated. Whatever your reason is, but that drive for motivation just kind of goes. It does go. You can get it back. You can think about it. Whatever. It's within you. But man, like if people don't appreciate it, how easy to have that drive when you whatever it is younger, have more time, whatever that is, right? So and I notice it with myself, and I think a lot of people they get older notice that because like man, it's I still do things, but now like every other person that got older, I'm like, oh man, if I don't do the things, shit just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Maybe one day I'll be in a super match. It's alright here, man. It's it's overrated. It's overrated. It's overrated. It's overrated. Plus, keep in mind, our super matches are so new. We used to not have those. So anyhow, guys, but yeah, this is my thought of the day. But before we wrap it up, let's talk a little bit. I don't know about the whole card. Anybody have thoughts? Somebody said something about Vitali Flash Pushing Flash Flash Pushing. Oh man, the 50 minutes is an end for me, man. Flash Pushing. What's up, bro? Uh, do you think Devon Flat Vitali Flash Pish Devon or not? Flat Pish. Devon being left-handed. Oh, dude, we going on. Alright, you know what? Speed run it is. Since we got all these questions, but now you know what? I don't know all the matches, so let me do this for everybody. Share screen. East versus West Sports. All right. Okay. Am I familiar? Okay, cool. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna do this. Everybody is hitting me with those questions. Okay. Now, because I want to see. Jonathan, I read you. I read your message just now. I understand what you're talking about, buddy. I've been there. Well, kind of. You know what? When I beat Paul Talbot, I do the message know about it. It just happened to be there. Just like I'm gonna beat Oleg. Oleg was a friend. I get a message, Chance. I know Chance will see it someday and gives you boys some respect. Boys give some cred. All right. Just because I wanted to see chat. I want to see chat. I want to see chat. Let me see this chat. All right. Uh, goal. Yes, I do want to set a goal. Give me all the super chats. Alrighty, guys. Let's speed run it real quick. Hold on. Use code Legacy when you pay per view. You can have personal codes for pay per views. Come on, man. I was asking for it for a long time, but well, I guess. Well, guys, use code Lucky. I didn't know it was a thing. It's a shame I don't have a code, but use code Lucky if you want to buy Esports pay per view. Apparently, okay. Let's run it. Carolina versus Ezra Kiras. Is Ezra like the beast of a chick that used to like dominate worlds back in the days? Is that like she hasn't pulled it, it's her thing, right? Yes, no. Um, I mean, she was a beast. I'm pretty sure she was like beating everybody. So yeah, she's gonna slaughter Carolina. Ha! Maybe not. I don't know. It's girls are messing. Cool. We'll see. Um, Porky and Peter Celeste. Not sure. Not sure who Mr. Peter is. It's right-handed. Right-handed is Porky's dominant arm. I'm usually pretty good on Porky's prediction, especially his wins and losses. So we're gonna go with the win over here because I have no idea realistically. But all right, Luka Tsinadze and Eli Seidel left-handed. It's Eli's better arm as well. Eli been looking better and different. You can see his face mutated with over the years now. Um, Not sure who Luca is, but obviously he's Georgian. Probably with Tsinadze last name has beaten a bunch of people. Assuming another left-handed champion weirdo. You know what? I mean, I have to put myself in Eli's shoes, and if Luca is not your this year top three, last year top three world champion left-handed in the weight class, I'll say he win that. If not, I'm gonna go with Eli. I think Eli will prepare his best left-handed for this match. So I'm gonna go with Eli because of the drive and everything. Vlad the Destroyer and Alexander Manifester Tilatnik. I had the privilege to after pull with both of these dudes actually, and some if let me not if I don't I should not base it on there because those were circumstances were weird. Hmm. But it does give me some ideas, right? Oh, hold on. I can do it better. I can do it better. I can do it better. Damn it, I don't remember. I don't remember. But okay, here's the thing. So if it goes in the I don't remember. I don't remember this. There's one. But plus, you know what? I don't remember. But if it goes one way, Vlad wins it. If it goes totally different technique, Alexander might figure it out. I'll save Vlad as the favorite because of the way his attacks, and Alexander gonna have to figure it out a little bit. If he finds that key, whether it is a hook or a top roll, I think he'll be straight, but maybe not. So, but it's actually interesting matchup. So far, I'm not familiar, but I mean, I think because I know Ezra a little bit, or I think that's who she is. I'm kind of interested in this matchup. Don't know about this one because I'm a left-handed weirdo. This is not bad to me either. By the way, Lucky, thank you for the super chat. Um, this one is interesting. I think this one is a good matchup as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Ooh, Fa and and Tarkam Mufarov. Who was? Oh, it was not. I think it was Fa. Fa is Chance of France. Super nice guy. So we'll be excited to see him. So I don't know. Obviously, I don't know Tarhan Muzaffarov. Muzaffarov. That means he could be living in Russia, but obviously, with his not first and last name, he is some type of Azerbaijani descent. I don't know. Please don't punish me for saying it wrong. But okay, no, no. Me don't know. Me no sabe. Yo no sé. Yo no sé qué, pero maybe F. I think F because F fed me some really good iron in Turkey. Muchas gracias. So, pero para eso, I think F is gonna win this. Okay. Okay. Whoa, whoa, too close. Too close. All right. Matt Maskey, Matty, and David Arabuli. What do we got? Right-handed, right-handed, right-handed. David, David and Chance were not that far. Matt, is there a weight class? They're coming to 115. Dude, that could be a good match. I'm going with Matt because it's my boy. Could be a good match. Could be a very good match. Oh, can I listen to this? Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Then Lugo and Bogdan. Does it work out? Does it work out? Does it work out? Okay. Oh man, it was a laughing one. I'm so sorry, guys. It should be like this. Next time, boom. Okay, cool. Anyway, so since I'm so funny, okay. Ooh, well, we just saw what Bogdan did to Paul, and so we know his level is getting up there, right? Because obviously we were all judging Bogdan on his old shit, and some people even, you know what? I went on Reddit to a little bit more about like what people think about Bogdan and all that. People were saying that his loss to Ryan Bowen were like, like recent, and like it's been a second ago in arm wrestling years, especially when you on your on your like some type of come up when you like leveling up and doing some stuff. So Come on, guys. So Nugo obviously is a tough son of a bitch. So mm, 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 mm. I mean, let's not give Bogdan too much credit just yet. I guess, right? Like, all right, that's maybe Paul had a bad day. So just for the sake of it, we're gonna go with Nugo. Slightly better portfolio as of now, right? Like Bogdan, you can if you listen. Call Team Talvich. If team is telling you to go Bogdan, go Bogdan. I'm going more safer thing. I'm not really considering betting money, so I'm going with this Nuga. Um, by the way, if you made it to this part of this podcast and this YouTube show, it may be safe to reveal that Artem, you're wrong. Dude, I'm always wrong. The hell are you talking about? Um RIP my ears. Uh when Jeremy says I'm wrong. She go. But anyway, if you made it to this part of this thing, it's I may reveal that I also be at East versus West 22. So I'll be seeing. I'll be seeing my wrong and rights in person. Okay, so I have to be careful with what I say anyway. So okay, but I think nigga, what was I wrong anyway? Hell, you talking about? You can't even you can't even beat you can't win a super match, man. Hell, you talking about? Uh, Sergey and Jordan. Jordan Sonev, right arm. Mm, surprised that haven't happened before, or maybe it have at Worlds. Worlds. Uh, I think I think Sergey has more to he has more motivation on the line in this one. So I'm gonna go with Sergey. I could be wrong. Somebody said 55-45, maybe. Pay for my flight and I come. Um, Jeremy, unless you unless you're 5'3" transgender woman with a BBL and fake titties, I ain't paying for the flight, Jeremy. I'm sorry. There's different conditions I'll pay for the flight for. You look at me and you see an arm wrestling promoter. Oh, man, I'm a trick. Come on, man. Don't call me for flight. Don't pay for no arm wrestling flight. Hell, you talking about? Hell, it's a wrong podcast, man. Go and what the guys what the other what's the other maybe the Lucky podcast maybe the girls will pay for your flight, man. I don't know. What was the other one? No hand hard hand podcast, no rules. Maybe other RS podcasts will pay for your flight, man. Me, we just here doing wrong predictions, man. Um, listen, guys, my just look at your local flights. My flight was under $500. That's how I'm able to afford it because I'm really broke, motherfucker. But anyway, and I got some hella points, so and my mom works at the hotel, so I get a discount. So whatever. But look up at your flights. Anyway, Fia and Brigida. Do you know we talked like Fia hasn't lost like anything? Look at her happy face. She looks like she hasn't lost anything. Fia is ready with a belt on. Brigitte did have a strong showing, right? But I forget who she pulled. I know she lost against. Was it against Eglevite Kute? So I don't know, but Fia. Somebody said we'll bet a house on Fia, so whatever. I'm with it. I'm with it. Look at her. I mean, how can you bet Fia looks I don't know, look awesome and smiling this one. So yeah, I'm going with Fia. Camille and Mikkel Todd. Monster Mikkel Todd and Camille the Golden Dragon Jablonski. I don't know why I'm today with accents, guys. Don't mind me. Um, aren't these two pulled already before? What are we talking about? Have they pulled? Yeah, they have pulled. What, or is it Orlando? Yeah, they pulled in Orlando. Michael was strong, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh well, I mean, all right. Michael was strong last time. Considering there is now a, I mean, I think people have a more problem with Camille right now. Like people have a problem with his technique, with the way he behaves, and I think that has to influence the way you look at things. Have to influence you as a referee too. Meaning, I think they're more strict on him. Plus, being over there, man. I mean, if I guess it's another win for Michael. It's another win for Michael for me. So yeah, I don't know. Camille got the rematch because he beat Jerry. I got you. All right, all right. Well, thank you, Chad. Now, okay, this is probably, well, this is the last two, the coolest matches. Unless like depends what you want to look at, right? Because this will be interesting, right? But Oleg and Todd. Who do we have, guys? Do we have Oleg as he's gonna be able to top a lot of it? Because Oleg is solid, man. He has some tools now. He has some power. Grandpa Todd. Okay. I, th- I mean, I'm obviously a Grandpa Todd fan, guys. So I'm gonna go support Todd. I think there's gonna be as far as assumption of power. It could be the, well, I mean, he had to pull with with what's David's name? He had to pull the decan. I think it was a problem for Todd too. So, but I think it's another powerhouse he has to deal with. Maybe a little bit more. I want to say kind of different and maybe slightly difficult than Dedican in a way. But I'm still gonna go with Grandpa. But yeah, I'm always should be warrior for Grandpa Todd, man. Come on now. All right. I don't know what else I want to say about this one, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a good match because Oleg is strong and his general technique may be something to for Todd to be problem with. 'Cause I think Oleg low key has a good biceps, and the good biceps. I mean, it goes with side pressure or against side pressure. So damn, against the Ohio neighbor, that's crazy. Um, Lucky, how did you get a special code? Can I get a code? But anyway, if you guys want to buy a pay per view and want to do it cheaper, because I definitely am, I'm using code Lucky when I'm buying this pay per view. Okay, that's so y'all know. All right, I have a nose spray here. All right, Vitaly and Devin. Vitaly and Devin. I seen somebody said they go. I read it that Vitaly gonna flan pish Devin. What do you guys think? Where is our current assumption of Devon? And I think it's important way to put it like that because Devon has incredible ability to be amazing underdog. At this point, unless you like hardcore like evidence shower of all Devon's losses, I think the line is blurred. Devon's ability to blur the line, how good or bad his arm is pretty great. Like, because you look at him, he does it every time against Levon. Like, he loses to Levon. In a way, if you can say it fairly, it's a Levon is favorite when he wins those matches against Devon, right? So, yet every time Devon's going back there, not everybody. So yeah, LeBron gonna smash him. We all think Devin has a chance. Like maybe not all of us, but the percentage growing, right? Devin is able to be the underdog. You can kind of believe, right? It doesn't look delusional. So once again, Vitaly being on top of this left-handed game, he been pulling matches. Devin kind of been going back at it. He lost to Camille not that long ago. I don't know, what else minus plus minus to refer to. Devin didn't look that bad on the quick pull with Artem when like Angle lost his shit, so we don't know. I think with the current way of the world and the universe and how's Devin going around things and given it's left handed. Dude, I mean, it's hard to say that Devin's not gonna win this, but Vitaly is real. Vitaly is real too. What do we got? You want to know how to steer up, Artem? No, I totally got left-handed, but I'm leaning Vitaly. I think it was. Yeah, for sure. I mean, time has changed. Houdini is not from Ohio anymore after that comment, though. Don't worry about it. He's out there like he's so he is so close to West Virginia. He doesn't even know about it, man. Well, I think I don't know why. I could be wrong. As of right now, with the way my mind works, I'm expecting Devon to win this. That's really it. I could be wrong, and it will be nice if I'm wrong. It will be nice for Devon to if whatever that result is, it will be nice probably for Devon to see as well where he's at in that particular regard. So yeah, but if he loses, but I think Devon got it. I think Devon got it by now. I think he's weird enough. He will not go after it if he did not think he was right there. And if he's not, he's gonna get the reading how far he is. So alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let me remove this hell easel. So many comments. I forgot I was sucking shit. What? You'll get a chance at Logan again. He'll be in Vienna. Who who's Logan? Who's Logan did I did that chance with? Or are you talking to Jeremy? Oh, were you talking to Jeremy about Logan? I guess. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna go as a vacation. Really, like my hotel is not at the venue, so I'm going to chill. I did see the tournament as on a Saturday morning though, so I think I am gonna come up to the veins. I'm not going particular to do all that. So because if I did, I will have come down to 187. I want to be kind of clear on that. So I'm gonna just gonna go have a fun time and see what's gonna. I'll sign up for that 95 kilo class, so 209, 205, whatever. So, but I'm not going there to like hype top start myself and qualify. I got the Michelin star reservation. I'll be eating me some food if I get my 97 class. So that's all I gotta say, man. Um, yeah, come on, Jeremy got that money, man. That flight from Jeremy. This what I'm gonna, Jeremy. I'm getting a duplex suite at the hotel, meaning I can stay on the second floor. You can stay on the first floor. So I got you a hotel. You figured out the plane ticket, young man, Jeremy. You stay. You can stay with me in the hotel room for free. I do not want to disclose what hotel because that's gonna be insane. Um, oh, y'all, some bumps. Anything cool in Florida I should go to? February 21st, we have a big card. By the Gulf, they have a bunch of super matches. Big tournament too, crazy. Um, y'all, some bumps, dude. Jeremy, you will not be an amateur class in Florida. Okay, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there first. You will not. You might take second place now. Okay, that's it. Okay. So, um, other than that, I would suggest you to go talk to Brandon Morris and check the details in advance because I think Brandon will be putting out the events throughout the year. But yeah, um, I'm um I'm a wrong person to ask nowadays. Closer in October, November, we're gonna have a crazy thing here in Jacksonville, the Michael Moody tournament. You met Moody, so that will be pretty good. That's always pretty hot. I guess gonna have to ask Chuck about Mayhem, since Robert said it may not be a thing. King of Florida is in April. King of Florida gets hot for sure, for sure, for sure. It always depends on the timing around too. Um, yeah, yeah. So we have things. I just nowadays I start looking at the local tournaments when like there's nothing going on for me, like there's no phone calls. Then all of a sudden I'm very much aware of the schedule. But for now, super match, then may have to go. Mac obviously wants me to do something, so we'll figure some shit out. Um, Houdini, can you elaborate? What do you mean, like ban them from the sport so they're not arm wrestling anymore? Artem, question of the night: if you had to ban one arm wrestler, who would it be and why? Okay, so I'm banning them from the sport completely. Okay. For any reason. Man, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think everybody has their own role, good or bad. There was a couple bad ones obviously, like where you were like, man, um, probably any female arm wrestler because it's just fucking useless part of the sport. I'm sort of lucky podcast. I think that's a great pick. That's a great sexist pick, right? And I'm the biggest feminist in the world, just throwing it out there, right? Um, yeah, I don't know. I think everything I'm saying is so hateful. Like let's ban Chris Gabe because he's just a small, just a negative person, just negative. But he banned himself, right? I ban RVJ just because for like I don't know, just for like being an alcoholic, being not helpful. Has a body risk, dude. Benji, I'd build. We must ban Benji for arm wrestling for. I'm a super chat. I ban my super chat giver and I'm banning my moderator. You're talking tough for men who carry a purse. And I have makeup bags. So fuck off, Jeremy. Um, yes, I don't know. Like I know everybody. Everybody, my friends, and I'm kind of cool. However, like that's such a good question. I think it's gonna stick with me. And once I'll make a video, like once I remember. been pretty deep for a starting decline of Uncle John from social media, but that's not arm wrestling. Okay, I don't know, man. Um, ban let's ban Jeremy Parker for being fat and soft, man. Come on now. Jeremy, I just offered you to stay at a couple $1,000 a night hotel for free on your floor. So I can talk tough. And I can talk not tough. Okay. Dude, somebody was a butter wrist, man. We're definitely banning Banjo from arm wrestling. 100%. Dude, I have to go out there. It's such a it is a good question. I want to ban a couple people that's been arm wrestling for a long time. But it has to be my friends, man. Like, come on. The friends that I don't mind banning. I will ban somebody basically who I love to death. Here's who I would love to ban. So anything that I said previously, all the direct names that I have said, obviously they were jokes. I mean, I love all those people. I'll really not ban them. It just they strike with me. I know their vices or what maybe I don't like them for, whether it's alcoholism, being a troll, whatever, right? So that stuck out with me. Really, who I would love to ban, will like, I have no problem with doing it, right? Like it's not a joke. Uh, if I'll have a friend who been arm wrestling for a long time and he's been arm wrestling for a long time, and every time me and him will sit in the car and talk about arm wrestling, he's talking this crazy delusional shit about arm wrestling, and it's not aligned with who he is at, and what he's talking about. It's just crazy. And I'm a good friend. I'll listen to it for a year, two, three. After second decade of this not aligning, I look at that dude in the car we were singing at, and I'll be like, my man, it's time to become a referee. It's just time. That's it. There's no arm wrestling bans. Nobody has ever really been banned from arm wrestling. They just became referees. I'm sure you're fires. I'm sure you're fire. I'm firing shots at everybody, man. Referees, females, young arm wrestlers, my moderators with butter wrist. It's been a good night. Jeremy is halfway down to 242 class. That's how you know Rita True tried be an amazing drug in our era. I'm gonna get beat up. I'm gonna get beat up. You doing anything cool this summer? Not really. You know what? However, Daniel Schwartz. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that actually, but we're talking about inviting me to do a seminar up in New York. Obviously, I will not charge anybody to do a seminar, even though I mean I do consider myself pretty smart and great and all that. But in the same time, who will pay for a seminar from me? God damn, bless it. But anyhow, I will be. I think I will be in New York doing that sometime this summer as well. But all right, fellas. I love everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let's do it more often. I'm gonna try to go again tomorrow. Um, maybe have some guests. Maybe have Lucky on here. I have to make up here. We have to talk about your code. If you want to buy East vs. Pay Per View 22, use code Lucky. You'll get a discount. Um, hopefully, maybe she'll just collecting the money and tracking that. I don't know, but hopefully you get a discount, guys. I'll see you back here sometime tomorrow. Maybe since Monday we'll be like every day here at 7 o'clock. Maybe we'll see. Good night. I'm going to train.